The truth
You can't handle the truth!
about Spotify and Apple Music that will blow your mind. And I'm not talking about royalties or bitrate. It's about what they've quietly done to us. What if I told you that changing one simple habit could make not only your system sound better, but you enjoy music more? And for most of us, it's free.
It's free, but it ain't cheap!
Would you believe me? It won't be easy, and it won't be for everyone, but I guarantee if you give it a try, at the very least, you may never look at music the same way again. So sit down, grab a cup of coffee, and let's change the way that you think about music forever. We have millions of songs, tens of thousands of movies just one click away. And yet, we've never felt less satisfied.
Too many!
And many of us might not even know that we're not satisfied. We skip, we scroll, we sample our way into boredom. I grew up with 3 different television channels, and guess what? I looked forward to Dukes of Hazzard every week. A simpler and happier time. This month, I'm going old school. No streaming, no algorithms, just physical media, and I'm calling it No Stream November, and I want you to participate with me. Whether you do this for a week or a month, I think you'll see that unlimited access may be the worst thing to ever happen to music.
I can't decide.
Can't decide.
Psychologist Barry Schwartz proved it. More choice equals less satisfaction. It's called the paradox of choice. When people were choosing between 6 jams or 24 jams, different flavors, people were actually happier when they only had 6 choices. The average Spotify user skips every 20 to 30 seconds. It's not even long enough to get to the guitar solo. And the University of Amsterdam did some research, and they found that a whole bunch of playlists actually kill memory, recall, and enjoyment. We're treating our music like a discount buffet. Just trying a little bit of everything, but never really savoring anything. Physical media forces focus. One album, one choice. And believe it or not, scarcity actually leads to satisfaction. But the number of choices isn't the only problem. A lot of it has to do before we make a choice at all.
Of course, it's a ritual.
It's a ritual, you know?
Because it's a ritual and you gotta go through it.
Rituals prepare our mind that something good is about to happen, or something is about to happen. Church bells, the smell of dinner, lighting a candle before you dip into that warm bubble bath at the end of a stressful day, because I know everybody does that. Actually, if you do take bubble baths, please put it in the comments. I want to see it. Dropping a needle, though, does the same thing. Neuroscientist Valerie Salimpour found dopamine fires before a musical peak hits because we know it's coming. It's the anticipation of pleasure. It's like hearing your 56K modem roar to life before you jump on those AOL chat rooms. Get all excited inside. And some studies done at USC shows that rituals actually heighten emotion and memory. Streaming skips all of that. Click, play, forget. Without ritual, it dulls reward. But if ritual primes emotion, effort takes it to the next level.
Friction?
Got to keep up the fiction.
Economists call it the IKEA effect. We appreciate what we labor over. Harvard's Michael Norton found that people that put together their furniture value it 63% more than if they would have bought the same exact furniture pre-built. Effort equals ownership. And NYU researchers found out that people actually bond more with the music that they bought than what they stream. Even if it's just a digital download. Nobody screenshots their playlist collection and blows it up, prints it out, and puts it on the wall, but people put records on the wall and display them and appreciate the art that they are, even if they're just looking at it and not listening to it. Francesco Dino and Dan O'Reilly prove that even flawed creations feel special because the work adds identity. Come on. You still have a soft spot in your heart for that terrible rickety coffee table that you made. Getting in the car to drive to go buy a record at a record store, or even logging on to Amazon and having to put it in your cart and hit the buy now button. even causes friction. And then we get it, we open it, we pull it out of the sleeve or open up the case, and it's priming your brain for something special. Your brain will literally place a higher value on it. Streaming equals no friction, therefore no meaning. And effort fuels anticipation, and dopamine loves anticipation.
I'm agog with anticipation.
It's the gift of anticipation.
Oh, the anticipation of the trick is everything.
Anticipation and reward. During the month of October, every morning I would pick out a scary movie that I was going to watch that night. I even drove to Half Price Books just to buy scary movies on physical media. Even an arguably worse looking DVD brought me joy. That anticipation, it's like having a little dopamine drip all day long. Psychologists call it the temporal extension of reward. Most people just call it delayed gratification. Kent Berridge at Michigan found that dopamine spikes between wanting and getting. It was like the high we got when the Sears catalog showed up and we'd circle a whole bunch of stuff in there that we were never going to get. And Emory's Gregory Burns actually found that the songs that we anticipate the most become our favorite songs. Streaming killed anticipation because when anything is available, nothing seems special.
How can someone who has no interest in music own a record store?
Record Store Day is a perfect example of looking forward to something all year long. There's also friction involved with Record Store Day. And also, you don't even know if you're going to get what you want to get. And maybe there's going to be something there that you didn't know you even wanted. Record Store Day reintroduced the wait, the anticipation, and the friction. If you're having fun, you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and maybe share this to a friend that might like it. Maybe they're addicted to streaming.
I can buy another one.
His dopamine levels are coming back to normal.
Don't say dopamine.
Remember when we just talked about the dopamine spike hitting between wanting and actually getting? This is the problem that a lot of audiophiles have when it comes to buying gear. A lot of people enjoy researching, finding the gear, placing the order, and when they actually get the gear and play it, they're already researching the next piece of equipment that they want to buy because the dopamine actually comes from buying the gear, not from listening to the gear. And I'm going to illustrate that point. There's friction involved with buying new gear. There is anticipation involved with buying new gear. There's even ritual involved with buying new gear. All of the things that go into enjoying something. The unboxing, the unwrapping, that fresh electronic smell. It's like new sneakers. Just kidding. Connecting it to your system, pressing power for the first time. It's all anticipation and delayed gratification.
Stop it. Get some help.
However, once that shiny new piece of equipment is in place and the music is hitting our ears, the dopamine fades. So maybe the real upgrade isn't what we buy, maybe it's how we listen.
Is this the gentleman who ruined the buffet at the Harrow Club this morning?
Streaming is the all-you-can-eat buffet for your ears. You may leave full, but you're probably going to leave unsatisfied. Remember when Pizza Hut had a buffet? We all thought it was cool, and then we ate lukewarm room temperature pizza that was super chewy because it sat under those lights for like 2 hours. Even Spotify's own data shows that shorter skip times equals lower happiness. And there's something called novelty addiction, which flattens dopamine, and new songs don't really feel like new songs. Physical media is the sit-down meal. It's not anti-tech, it's pro-intention. Fewer choices, more anticipation, more friction, more enjoyment.
What is this really about?
Come on, what is this really about?
Okay, so what is No Stream November about? Well, this isn't a tech rant. This isn't me saying you're wrong for streaming. This isn't me saying you shouldn't stream Spotify or Tidal and discover new music. It's not that at all. I get it. What I'm talking about is a shift in perspective and learning to actually listen. Studies from Oslo and Goldsmith showed that intentional listening while doing nothing else boosts empathy and recall. When people just sit and listen, their brains literally sync with the music. Neural pathways are created. Literally, we hear it better. We feel it more. And get this, sitting down and listening to an album with a friend or a loved one, actually increases oxytocin, the trust hormone. You literally become better friends. You love your family more when you listen to music together. It's like a campfire from 1987. However, there's a lower risk of getting Lyme disease. Infinite Music made us indifferent to the music. Therefore, No Stream November isn't about less music. It's about more connection.
Every day will now include a moment of musical appreciation.
You heard the man.
The future of music, in my opinion, isn't about more access. It's about more connection. Streaming gave us everything but took away meaning. It's like eating the same cereal every day until you can't stand it anymore. So this month, this week, today, go offline. Pick an album, maybe light a candle, drop the needle, and just listen. If you don't have any physical media, go to Goodwill and buy an $8 DVD player and a fistful of CDs for $5 and just give it a try. Because sometimes the way to move forward is actually pressing play on the past. And if you make it through No Stream November, congratulations. You're probably gonna appreciate streaming more. And then maybe that new song, that new album you discovered on Spotify, you can go buy on physical media. You don't have anything to lose, so just give it a try. If we keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, well, we're pretty silly. What is true and meaningful in our lives usually comes from work, friction, or pain. Hopefully not streaming in November doesn't cause you pain. Hopefully it just brings you a new perspective. But I want to hear about it. Please put it in the comments. Tell me, do you always stream or are you a physical media devotee? If you like this type of video, please check out my video about CDs because they're flying off the shelves because of these reasons.
Because it's a ritual and you gotta go through it.
Oh, the anticipation of the trick is everything.
Don't say dopamine.